Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're just gonna do a simple Harpies revisit. It's been a while since I've played Harpies. There's really never been a reason to. I haven't even really been playing in Legend all too often, so I haven't even been seeing them. So we're back in the tryhard pool, back in Legend. We're using Harpies again. They just got hit with a ban list. Virtually didn't touch them. I went and looked at my deck list. Barely had to change it. I was already prioritizing Forbidden Lance over Swallow's Nest. I only had one Swallow's Nest. I had two Forbidden Lance. Just switched out the Swallow Nest for another Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Lance is not exactly like Swallow's Nest. Swallow's Nest helps you be consistent and get your channeler out pretty consistently. But this deck is consistent enough. The big money effect of Swallow's Nest was you just dodge spells. Even if you were a channeler, you could Swallow Nest into another channeler. You were using it like a Forbidden Lance to avoid back row. So that's really the big gotcha point of that card and what made it so OP. The consistency is whatever. This deck is going to be consistent for a while. But it's that extra bit of, you could get 6 cards that's saving you from back row. It was too much, but I never used too much of it anyway. So it was really a simple fix, just more Forbidden Lance. So it's still top tier, guys. Probably tier 1, still the best. The meta is just garbage right now. It's nothing but Blue Eyes, Cyber Dragon, and other Harpies. So just super terrible. Blue Eyes are always going to be relevant because they're always using Karma Cut and Divine Wrath, Ultimate Providence. It just doesn't, it's going to play because it beats those monsters from Cyber Dragon and it beats Harpies ladies. So just still a super stale meta, and we're probably going to get Dark Magician coming back into the fold. Of course, Konami can't let Blue Eyes run away and not have Dark Magician. But yeah, Harpies barely touched, still absolutely tier 1. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are doing a mirror match. Definitely gonna see plenty of mirror matches. This is still the tier 1 deck, so it's still gonna be all over the ladder all the time, guys. So it is Harpies Hunting Ground versus Harpies Hunting Ground. Get a little cute since I'm going first and I get to destroy him. So I negate my own and destroy my own, negate its effect so I don't destroy the second. Just showing him some stuff before we pop the second. Then we got our Perfumer out. That's going to be a Feather's Rest, because I don't really need a super optimal first turn with the monsters out. We want more draw power because we need as much back row as possible. We already have 2 instances of back row, obviously, but we could use 3. We got another Book of Moon there. We got that Forbidden Lance. We're going to use the Forbidden... I probably should have saved the Forbidden Lance and blew a Book of Moon, as the Forbidden Lance obviously helps us versus all this back row, but it's not going to really turn out to be an issue. We're going with Channeler, Perfumer. We got Elegant Egotist. We're gonna bring out a Roach. That way he can't bring out any Synchros. Now we got Elegant Egotist. Swinging for what would be lethal, but he's got a Rainbow Life. Then he searches an Oracle with a Harpist. We still got Boy Roach, so he can't bring out his Slash Harpy Lady. We have 2 Book of Moons, and we can return him with our Harpy Lady, of course. I'm letting him do all this because I'm interested to see if he was going to go with the Harpies. He doesn't. He goes with this freaking Patriarch. Who runs that monster? He's able to destroy monsters with the same name on the field, and we're both named Harpies, or sorry, I can't think of her name. Cyber Harpy, or just Harpy Ladies, I think, when they're on the field. Yeah, I was overthinking that. I was thinking of Cyber Dragons for some reason. Anyway, we Book of Mooned him. Bring our Harpy Lady again. He's got a Hysteric Party, Harpist, Perfumer, and an Oracle. He gets Perfumer and Oracle's effect. If I was to destroy Harpist, he might get its effect. But we're just going to destroy Oracle. still getting his Harpies hunting ground back, but that's okay. He's got to use that Harpies hunting ground. That's going to let us return his Harpist to the hand. Now he brings out a Channeler. We're going to hit her with the Book of Moon because he threatens the Book of Moon anyway, and that's all he could do with his normal summon, so really not a productive turn at all. We get a Forbidden Lance, swing over the Perfumer, swing over the Channeler. He's got another Channeler. We're going to Forbidden Chalice it, then return it to the hand. No problem. He's got a Feather's Rest. Just a +1 without a Harpy Lady. Not a big deal. Now, even with this Channeler, we don't quite have lethal. We get to pop his own back row with his field spell. I keep the field spell on the field, so we do a little bit more damage, 600 more damage. Not a difference maker, obviously, as he still has 600 to go. But he top decks and scoops with 6 cards in your hand. Could you imagine scooping with 6 cards in your hand? Mirror match is not fun. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Blue Eyes. We're going first. He's using an alternative Dragon Sleeve, but Dark Magician math there, so super random. We're going first again. Lots of first turn replays. I don't go all out. I don't care about setting up the disruption because it's Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes does not have the speed a Harpies deck does. This is about as fast as this Blue Eyes deck is gonna get, and it's not gonna OTK us, so I really am virtually never afraid of an OTK with Blue Eyes. I mean, they could do it if he had like an alternative dragon or something like that, but yeah, other than that, I don't know, this guy's not Blue Eyes isn't really an OTK deck. So end phase, he didn't want to do the 1700 for some reason, no real reason not to. We're gonna pop your back row for you there, buddy boy. It's an Ultimate Providence, so very good to have had our Harpies hunting ground to hit that. Now we pop our Harpies hunting ground because we don't want to hit our own Book of Moon. Search Feather's Rest because we don't have lethal anyway, so no point in just getting another monster out. It's not gonna swing or anything. We're gonna return this, or no, we don't return a thing, and we're gonna swing over the Spirit of White. Because if I return the Blue Eyes, he'd just switch it out with Spirit of White anyway, and it'd be exactly where we're at. Just saved myself some time. No, he brought out a Master. I was really conflicted whether I should Book of Moon the Master, but we don't, because he sages the Master with us. Chooses not to go into the Synchro, which is just fine with me. He's gonna just try to swing with 2 Blue Eyes, and we can Book of Moon 1, and then send the other back to the hand. Only 2500 defense on that boy. We get another monster. Way too many monsters for this deck. We don't even have that many monsters. Perfumer's Searching and Elegant Egotist, really all we need. We're going Malevolent Sin too. I don't even want to bounce that boy back to his hand and give him Ultimate Dragons. We're gonna just banish it. We'll handle it later if we need to, but he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Shark. We're going first. Let's see what our boys got first. He's using 22 cards. He's using Monarch or the Deep number 32. Really no clue what that does. Let's see. He gets a Shark Drake. Oh yeah, no, that's a really bad one. So he's got this Friller Rabka. Is that a real fish? Probably is. That brings out stickers. Yeah, Friller Rabka. Is a Friller Rabka? Well, I guess the Friller is just like an adjective. Is a Rabka a real fish? He's gotten with this Nightmare Shark. Added a bunch of stuff to him. Not really scared of nightmares, I guess. We're gonna bring out Perfumer, hit a back row. What do we pop? Xyz Reborn, we popped it. We're gonna Book of Moon this boy, just to make room for an Elegant Egotist, and weirdly enough, that's a Dark Bribe, but a Dark Bribe's gonna give us a +1. Doesn't help us this turn, but is in fact a +1. We gotta destroy our own Harpies hunting ground, slash Lady, Forbidden Lance, bounce. So it took a lot of back row to bounce, but we got a lot of back row in the wings. and we hit him for 2600. He's in pure top deck mode. There's no way he could have one monster to stop me. I think he's using this Friller because he's assuming he can negate the attack, but we were gonna bounce the monster, and once the bounce, because, okay, with that Friller, he had a Friller in the graveyard. When a fish or aqua or any kind of sea serpent or any of that is targeted for attack and you have that Friller in your graveyard, you can banish it, negate the attack, and that monster loses 500. That's what he was planning to do if I just swung with my Harpies, but I obviously had more plays like a bounce, and he scooped. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bandit. Keith would go in second. He's using Mission Circuit map there. That's pretty cool. We got 2 channelers. He sets a back row and plays a Veer. We're gonna pop that back row. Even if it was Overflow, we would have Forbidden Lance. It was a bluffed Cyberload, so really this guy does not stand a chance. And it's just a basic Harpies win. You get that Egotist, you bounce while you use the Egotist, and you hit him for lethal because we already wiped all the back row with the Hunting Ground and the Forbidden Lance. So that's how it's done. Goodbye, Veer. He's playing some Bandit Keith Cyber Dragons. Harpies, Cyber Dragons, Blue Eyes. That's really all you're seeing in the meta, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Quatro. We're going first. Quatro's usually those puppets. So generally versus puppets, you don't want to build a big field first turn, because they're just going to steal your field. So we'll just set a monster. We just set our channeler. He is in fact puppets. Going to do all that puppet nonsense. Destroying his own boy. Magnet Doll. Jury Doll. Strings, no big deal. Destroys our channeler, sets a back row. Now we have another channeler, that's why we are so freewheeling and setting a channeler. He bluffed that back row, not sure why you would do that with the Harpies Hunting Ground. And then he scoops as he sees what a pointless duel it is against Harpies second turn. So I'm not feeling where the meta's at, guys, not one bit really, and I don't think new Dark Magician support is gonna switch it up enough for me. Who knows though, maybe the Dark Magician support will be awesome. I don't know if I like Dark Magician more than Blue Eyes though, and man, just as soon as we stepped into Legend, there's a ton of Blue Eyes. So don't know that Konami really focused on the correct decks with this ban list. I don't know that hitting Thunder Dragons again was what this meta needed. I'm pretty sure not at all, Konami. So you need to reel in your meta here and stop just picking on Thunder Dragons. So I'm still digging for Mech Lords, guys. I think I just got that tuner for the Odd Eyes Synchro, so gonna be able to jump into that finally, get some new videos out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.